guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, fine. This is very exciting because I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite books from this year's list, as well as compared to the last year. I absolutely love this book a lot, and that's The Fortune Men by Nadeefa Muhammad. And before I start, let me just tell you, do not Google this book. The book is based on a true event. It is actually biographical fiction. So you kind of get spoilers of the book considering you Google it. Okay, and I Googled it after I read the book and I got spoilers myself. I was glad that I didn't Google it before. My point is, if you're planning to read this book, get into it, read it, and then Google it. Okay, it's as simple as that. But that being said, what's this book about? So, The Fortune Men is actually about Mohammed Matan, who is a Somali sailor who was he was a sailor, and then later on he, was in Cardiff, Wales, in order to kind of survive, do odd jobs and things like that. And he also ended up marrying a Welsh woman per se. So it's his story about how he's wrongfully accused of murder, and the way in which his trial is conducted, and it kind of talks about racism and the justice system, or the British justice system in the 1950s. Basically, the book is, like I said, biographical fiction because a man called Mohammed Matan actually existed, and this is this person's story. The thing that I absolutely liked about this book is, of course, the fact that the author put in a lot of efforts to write the book, and you can see that because she tried to get every detail correct, including, about his family, about his acquaintances in Cardiff during that time, because there were a lot of Jamaicans and West Indians also coming in for job opportunities in the 1950s. And there was also like a lot of, I would say, like Cardiff as a whole was just like an amalgamation of a lot of South Asian communities and West Indian community, and also some African communities per se. So that kind of culture shift, that kind of whole situation, and the era in which all of this happens is pretty attractive. It's historical fiction, biographical fiction, like whatever you want to call it, and the entire writing, the entire backdrop is just very, very, I would say, mysterious. It's like nice, it's attractive, and I think that's like one of the first things that attracted me to the book, like that. The thing that I did not like, there's nothing that I did not like per se, because I rated this book 4.7 or 4.8 stars, and that's absolutely nice. But I cut the 0.2 stars because I just felt like there was something missing, something somewhere that was missing with respect to the whole case and the whole situation. And you will kind of know this when you're reading the book. And I mean, I felt it. I felt that it should not be a full 5. It should be somewhere like, somewhere in the middle. But then I didn't want to like even not give it full 5, if that makes sense. So yeah, like, it's a brilliant book. It's an important book which talks about racism in Britain, or for that matter, racism in Wales, in the UK. But overall, this book is a pure gem, chef's kiss, like everything molded into one. Now the question is, should you pick up the book? And for me, I would just tell you that it's a nice book, and I think you should read it. If you are a fan of historical fiction, and if historical fiction is your favorite genre, then you'll absolutely love this book. So this is like historical fiction with mystery, like both of them like bundled together and provided to you. And also there is an element of crime, an element of true crime and true justice embedded in here. And that being said, yes, I highly recommend this book. I do think that this should be one of the front runners in the Booker Prize. Although I'm not sure if this will win the prize. Like, I'm very very doubtful if it will win, because this kind of reminded me of last year's The Shadow King by Maza Mengiste, which I absolutely loved as well. But the point is that Nadifa Mohammed is a brilliant writer, and I would love to read more works from her for sure. So, yeah, that being said, this is me reviewing stuff, and this is me telling you why should you read The Fortune Men, and me trying to convince you to do that. I hope it worked. But that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and all the links are in the description box below, so go ahead and check them out. Thank you so much. Bye.